might call it the latest example of a real estate market that is basically out of control.
A house in Vancouver has just sold for almost $750,000 over the asking price. But realtors say these days that's not much of a surprise. As
CTV's Shannon Patterson reports, trying to buy a home in Metro Vancouver right now is more like going to an auction.
This 100-year-old Kitsilano home just set a new sales record for a standard non-view property in the neighborhood. The winning offer, $4.23 million. That's $733,000 over the asking price.
In sellers markets, it's typical for agents to list lower as a strategy because we're trying to drive a multiple offer situation.
Asking price is a signal to get people in the door. And what it means beyond that in a market like this is hard to say.
This Kitsilano home listed for $1.879 million, sold for $2.238 million. This house on 21st near Cambie listed for $2.198 million, got over $2.65, and a neighbor down the street listed for $1,998,000, sold for $2.3 million.
Is this sort of more like an auction environment?
It is. It is.
In this market, a property's assessed value also has very little to do with its sale price. This house in Kitsilano sold for $1.6 million over assessment.
It's really up to you to figure out what the market value is and what it's going for currently.
That has buyers unsure how to measure a home's worth or how much to bid.
I would certainly caution a buyer against paying more than they're able and willing to pay for a property. But the appropriate price for a property in Vancouver today is very hard to determine.
It's tough, and it's really tough on our buyers' emotions and just their patience level. But that being said, from the selling side, the best interest of our client is to drive up as many offers as possible to get the highest price, and that's what we do.
And that's what they'll continue to do as long as the bids keep coming. Shannon Patterson, CTV News, Vancouver.